Mike, South Carolina had to replace their top four, I guess in that 4-2-5, all four of those linebackers. Just wanted to get your take on what you saw out of them against North Carolina and those young guys.
Well, number 9, I think Go Likely played a little bit last year, and I believe he did. But they did, they lost a lot of experience there. It was tough to see. It's a kind of a different game plan than they played all of last year, and against us, it was more cover 2. Trying to stop the quick screens and the bubbles, and guys weren't playing as downhill and as much man coverage as they played in the past. But I saw guys that could run, probably not as big as the guys they had last year, but they would run and hit.
I'm just going to ask the obvious question. I mean, the game plan for Jadeveon Clowney, and obviously you guys went rock solid against Clemson. This guy is supposed to be a notch above what anybody else you'll see.
Well, don't turn a bad play into catastrophe. If the guy's sacking you, hold on to the ball. The guy. I said it in the summer. The guy's going to make plays. We're going to have to do some different things against him, but he beats double teams. He beats chips. If you got somebody chipping, if you got somebody cutting, he jumps over it. The guy's a great player. We're going to have to know where he is, but at the same time, we got to go play ball. We got to man up, play ball, and whatever we decide to do on that play to handle him, the guy or the guys have got to do their job. And if he beats us, we got to hold on to the ball. We can't let him do something that can alter the game.
I know it won't all be on Canarius, but how do you feel Canarius is better equipped on this year going up against them, having gone through last year's experience?
Well, I think so. He's went against him last year, and he definitely wreaked havoc last year and made some plays. But there were times that Canarius did a good job too. And then we got to do a good job of staying balanced. Last year, obviously got down, and then we ran too many third and longs, 3rd and 10, 3rd and 10, 3rd and 11. And you can't do that against a team like that has really a bunch of good pass rushers. Number 90, Sutton is a good pass rusher, and they do a good job of putting him inside too. So we got to do a good job of staying ahead of the sticks and being in manageable situations.
One thing I've seen them do some is line up 2 defensive ends on one side of the line. What's your take on that?
Talking about the inside, or
the defensive end.
Well, a lot of teams sometimes will, in passing situations, move their guys around and put them in the best position they think to get to the quarterback. And we got to know where he is, and the other lineman got to know where he is and help accordingly.
Isn't that his best game against UNC? Maybe does that kind of help provide a blueprint for stopping that?
Personally, I think he was playing so hard early in that game. I thought he was trying to win the Heisman about the first 25 snaps. How hard he was playing, and I think he just got a little bit tired, and it was extremely hot that night. You turn on the tape, and I know they highlighted 4 or 5 plays on TV, but the guy affects plays when he doesn't make plays. Other guys get sacks because you're worried about him, you're doubling him, or you're not getting a back out, and it frees up a backer to green dog and rush. There's 2 or 3 plays in that first half where he's on the other side and he runs all the way across the field and gets in on the tackle. He's just a phenomenal athlete that is going to make plays, and we got to make more. We got to just make our share of plays.
You've been around this game for a long time. Have you seen anything? Everybody, Mil Kiper said he would have been number 1 this year if he had been.
No, he's special. He's got speed off the edge, and then if you try to chip him or put another, he can turn it into a bull rush and go, into you, and has extreme, power through his hips. He plays extremely hard, and he's got size and speed. It's a rare combination.
I'm sorry. I know you don't want to give away what kind of blocking schemes you're going to use, or tight ends, fullbacks, whatever. But is there a danger in game planning too much?
Well, there's no doubt. At the end of the day, you got to execute and do what we do to be successful. But we can't go out there and say, "Hey, he doesn't exist." Either, we got to, because we don't. We do that, and then y'all gonna rip us and say, "Well, they didn't have a plan for Clowney," so we gotta have a plan for him.
How did you feel about it when y'all pushed the tempo a little more? It seemed like that worked right.
It did. I thought, early in the game, I think we had, I don't know how many, 40-something in the first half, and we might have tired ourselves out a little bit there and kind of hitting a little bit of lull, and then had the 2 guys go down, but. I think it gets us in a rhythm. it helps keeps defenses off balance. And, you know, a guy might be a step or two late getting to his fit or because he's slow lining up, and that could be the difference in a guy like Todd breaking one because the guy, you know, he hadn't got his cleats screwed in the ground. He's not perfectly set on his alignment, and that could be a difference in a big play.
Yeah.
Mike, it looked like Aaron had some good throws out of the pocket. How do you feel like his? How was his feel in the pocket?
Well, I thought, you know, we were I don't know what the numbers were. There was a high completion percentage, but our accuracy in the pocket was a little bit off. You know, there were a couple throws that if we'd have been accurate, they could have turned into big plays. You know, that were some big opportunities lost. But I thought, you know, one play where he scrambled out when the guard got whipped and he moved and hit Wooten was an excellent play. We had pressure on the one he hit Michael Bennett over the middle. Now Bennett made an unbelievable catch, but he did a good job stepping up and making a throw. We'd like to make a better throw like he did to hit Wooten on the run. But overall, I thought he did a good job moving out of the pocket. And then, you know, we got to be a little more accurate in the pocket.